man, good stuff here, bringing another YouTube video, and in this video I'm going to do slightly a different video on why one thing is better than the other thing. So in this video, as you guys can tell by the title, is what 5 reasons, yes, you heard that right, 5 reasons why Android is better than iOS. So as you guys may know, myself, I am an iOS freak. I love iOS. It is one of the best OS in my opinion. It might not be for yours, but it is in my opinion. And some of you might have known I haven't been uploading or doing any videos inquiring me to just vlog or something like that. And this is the reason. Basically, on the 5th of December, my iPhone 5, which was my daily phone, which I took everywhere with me, and which I did YouTube videos with me. If you guys can tell, like when I did the vlogs, I used that. I don't have any other camera, and that died on the 5th of December 2015. So I had to go with 2 weeks without a phone, and I decided to get a OnePlus 2 due to the fact that it's a low price and that I weren't able to buy a iPhone 6s Plus due to the fact that I'm buying a Mac Mini, which is going to be costing around £900, and I had to choose between the iPhone 6 or the Mac Mini, so I went with the Mac Mini. And I've got the OnePlus 2, and this recording is done exactly with the OnePlus 2, so you guys can tell by the quality. I can't change the focus right now because I'm using the back camera. So yeah, and if I chose, I rather want to use the back camera because of the laser autofocus and stuff like that, the upgradability they did on the OnePlus 2. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first reason, if you guys see me just look this way, I'm just looking at my computer because I've got the reason right there. So the first reason why I think Android is better than iOS is the multitasking. Yes, iOS has multitasking finally, but it's not as much freedom of multitasking as you get on the Android, as multitasking on iOS is just on the iPad Pro or on the iPads, like the newer versions, which is very sad as it's not even on the iPhones yet. Well, it is on the iPhones, but not as much as you can get on the iPads. So, but on where you get it on the actual Android is so much better. Like you can do so much stuff, like put stuff here, put stuff there. On the iPhone you have to put stuff like 2 stuff there. That's the maximum. You can put 4 stuff on when it's on the Android. So the second reason is Adobe Flash. Android devices has Adobe Flash built into them and installed onto them, meaning you can use the web without any restrictions, unlike iOS where they made a custom app for each website, meaning that they don't have Adobe Flash, they don't have the license to use Adobe Flash, where Android does, meaning the web experience on the Android is far better. The third reason why Android is better than iOS is just the variety of devices you can choose from which have Android OS running. For example, Android, you can get Android on LG, Sony, OnePlus, Samsung. All these different devices run Android OS. Unlike iOS, where iOS only runs on iPhones, as Apple has not given any other company license to use their iOS OS. Might get a bit pickled, but they have not allowed anyone. They want only them to, because if they do allow it, then they can see some of their profits going really down, which Android don't want, which iOS don't want to do, or Apple don't want to do, as Apple is all about making a profit and making it big. And the fourth reason why Android is better than iOS is the ability to download apps from your computer and it will install to your iOS. Basically, to your Android device. Basically, yesterday I just found out that if I on my laptop, if I go on Google Play Store, I can download apps or games or whatever from the App Store and choose the device which I want it to install, and it will just install wirelessly without connecting your Android device to the computer. You could do it wirelessly. Like my OnePlus 2 was on charge, So I just remembered some of the apps which I need to install. So I just go on Google Play Store, start doing it, and it downloads wirelessly. And when your phone is active or when it's online with Wi-Fi or mobile data connected, then it will start downloading without going on your phone and stuff like that. And the fifth reason, the fifth reason, the cost. The cost. So this is going to be actually two reasons into reason five. The first reason into reason five is the cost. You can get a variety of devices. Say it's the same reason, kind of like reason three, but you can have a variety of devices with a variety of range. So the range suits you. Unlike iOS, where you have to stick with iPhones, that you have to stick with a really high price, so like almost a grand price. And reason two or reason five is the ability to actually use Android OS freely. Basically, so if I started to if I one day I wanted to make a mobile smartphone, for example, like OnePlus. So I just made a smartphone. I just get a license to use the Android OS, and then bam, there we go. I got an Android phone. Unlike Apple, where if I go to them, they will just shut the door on me because they will say no, because it's their OS, and then if it's their OS, and if someone does take it, then they're losing the whole profit. So that was my video on 5 reasons why Android is better than iOS. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please look out for another video which will be called 5 reasons why iOS is better than Android. And you guys could have a pick of that. If you guys have more reasons why, please leave it in the comment. Please comment down below if you found this video helpful. Please share if you like it, and please do check out this quality, because this is at 1080p. Remember that, full 1080p on the OnePlus 2. I haven't put it to 4K yet, as I want it to just test out how good the 1080p is. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. Don't forget about that, because it will help us out. Thank you. Bye.